John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the Alchemalan Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. We show that we care about the things that we do. And today, hopefully I'll say something between my brother and I that might encourage or benefit something you could use. And if not, they used to always tell me just take it, set it on the shelf, and when the time comes, then go back to it. I was thinking more or less, as you often know, I'm always piggybacking off of different things. And earlier, I got a text wishing upon me blessings. And as I was reading it, and everybody wants to be blessed, everybody wants to have. But as I often tell people, no one sees your dream but you. It's easy for someone else to tell you to give up a dream or whatever. But based upon the decisions that we make brings about our consequences. And let our decision brings about our consequences, not others. And as I was thinking about those different things, my mind is always scrambling and just all over the place. And as I was thinking about that, I was thinking how, we find ourselves today. I tell people that I have learned how to be a servant. And sometimes people would much rather be a leader or much rather be the head, want to tell people what to do. But I've learned that I don't have a problem with serving and trying to help meet the need of others, because my story is often, I tell people, from which I came. And my parents instilled in us a whole lot of information. They groomed us, and even right up until the moment my mother and father passed, they were still telling us and directing us. And my mother, in her last hour, as she was preparing herself for death, leading up to months in advance in the traveling that we did with her, she was grooming us, getting us ready for what was to come, the things that we was going to be facing in life. And I, like I say, I often share with people, and in thinking about people wishing, and I appreciate it. I really do appreciate people wishing me well. And we all, like I say, want to do well. But they wished upon me some blessings, and I received them. But I thought about a little song that says, the words go something like, I may not have everything. I may not be the best of anything. And there has been times when I felt that I was all alone. And there was times that I felt also that I was just the least of all. But I know someone who has everything, and he is my everything. And his name is Jesus. And I'm just happy just to know that I am his child. And knowing in the trust and the belief in what my parents taught us about Jesus, our Father, is that we can put our trust in him, and he wouldn't put no more on us than we could bear. But most important, we can't afford to give up. We don't ever give up. I tell people often, don't ever give up, no matter what you're doing in life. And in saying that, I've had ups and I've had downs, but most important, I would say, any way you bless me, I'll be satisfied. I've been blessed with good health. I haven't had to be in the hospital a lot. I've been able to, the Lord has given me favors. I've been blessed to be here for 71 years now. And a whole lot of people can't say that. A lot of people went on way before now. But I said all that to say that we just have to learn how to be appreciative and appreciate one another when we reach out and try to help the other. And as I tell my family often, and as my mother and father taught us, that we have each other. If we don't have nobody else, you have family. And we let our children know that we have each other. We let them know that they are loved by their mother, their father, their sisters and their brothers, their grandfathers and grandmothers, that they don't have to look for love in all the wrong places. Because remember, you have family and we have love one for another. We have the same love that our Father has for us. We have that unconditional love, no matter what you're going through, your ups, your downs. We just have to weather the storm with you and do the best we can and hold your hand when we can hold it. And then when there comes a time that we can do something about it, then we do something about it. But if we can't do nothing but just hold your hand, at least you know we're there holding your hand. And if you have a dream, and your dream might be you want a business, it might be as simple as a car or even a home. But no matter how bad things get, I'm here to tell you today, a better day is coming. You just hold on to that dream. You just keep focusing on that dream. No matter how bad it looks, no matter, it might seem like it ain't gonna never come. You may not today, you may say, well, I don't have nothing. I don't even have a beginning. Just stay focused and just keep pushing and pushing. And sooner or later, you keep the faith and believe in yourself. If don't nobody else believe in you, you believe in yourself. And today I have my brother here, Brother Piaki, which is a wise man. And I really appreciate him just allowing me to call him brother. And being a brother, it's not just calling him brother. I mean, the only difference, he was born by another woman and I was too. But as far as the love and the relationship and being there for one another, I mean, I don't have another brother in my family. And any of you that know the Beverly family, we are a close-knitted family. So I'm going to stop right now and give my brother Piaki a little time to say something.
Well, I got to say, look, this is my brother from another mother. Because when I was on my way out, getting close to looking at Mr. Death, his mother made sure that every Sunday I had a meal, a good, healthy meal, when I had that COVID in me. And it helped me pull through. So I know me and his mother, she's my mother. And that's my brother. So it hadn't be the same blood or the same birth. When you understand what he was just saying about having a dream, I remember before I got my first home, and I was thinking, I never bought no home before, but I said, well, how am I going to get this home? I don't have the money right now. I said, well, let me put myself on a plan. I give myself 5 years to save up enough to where I can put some money down on the home. Not knowing that what's going to happen within them 5 years, but starting to dream, starting to plan. Work your dream into your plan. And then if you plan to do these things and you be faithful to yourself, some of them dreams will start to come true. Because believe it or not, before I had got into that 5 years, I had got an opportunity on the way to saving the money to get the house at a faster rate. And I got it when they had the time they had what they call assuming. I don't know if they still do that nowadays. And it probably would be a lot more money involved in it than when I got in it. But I had accelerated my plan from 5 years to about a 3-year plan. I had enough money saved up to purchase the home on an assumption. So I assumed the mortgage at a low rate and stayed in it. I kept it for about 20 some years till these old fraudulent banks did what they did to most of the people in the country, robbed them, using what they call your money. And then they changed the whole contract that you purchased it under. And then you think you paying back a loan, and they got you on a fake something that they call, well, put it this way. If the bank that you had got the loan under changes its name the next month, you know they stole your stuff. And I didn't know at the time. If I would have been wise enough then, I'd have had a forensic audit, go back over the paperwork. And they made a conscious mistake to put us in a position when you take them mortgages out to put you in a debt that you couldn't pay off. And then they don't tell you until it's time for them to foreclose on you. So when you plan, make sure you don't go on over the paperwork with them. Don't just assume that you think everything is going to be all right. Investigate, take your time, don't rush into nothing, and you'll be all right, because you need to talk to people who has been down that road, who has made mistakes, because you learn from your mistakes. And I know some young men today, they want to do some great things in the future, and they're not able to do it now. But I will encourage them to stay on that plan, because you never know when the opportunity to make that plan a reality. So listening to my brother here, I always tell him, after meeting him over 15 some years ago, 16 some years ago, I told him, man, if I'd have met you a year or two before I opened up this other business, me and you would be millionaires today. Because of his heart, his spirit, his mindset, and the way he takes care of business is not haphazard. He plans every day that when he opened the door for business, how he gonna make the business work. And I've watched him, and he has a conscience. Most businessmen don't have a conscience. They'll take your money and don't care what you walk out the door with. But this brother wants you to be satisfied and not be cheated. You'll get your money's worth when you do business with this brother here, John, the businessman with a conscience. And I don't know no more to say. I'm just glad he's my brother. He's my younger brother. And I ain't gonna say, well, I'm up there. I'm getting in age. I got a few problems going along with me health-wise, but I'm blessed to have friends and associates and people around me that care about me. And that's what you gotta have in business, is if you're in a community that you serving people that look like you gotta care about them people. Nobody's gonna get rich off of no one sales or one purchase. So you want a long-term relationship with the people you do business with to keep them coming back, because they'll have some place to get the things they need, and you'll be able to keep the doors and lights on open. So pay attention to John, the businessman with a conscience. He got more wisdom than I have.
Thank you, Alapiaki. I really appreciate the things that you've said. And if I ever get my hands on some real money, I'm going to pay you a few dollars for speaking those kind words. But in the meantime, right now, I'm just going to appreciate you.
I appreciate you, bro.
And as I was listening to Elder Piaki, it's true that we need each other. And when you in business, you have to let the people know. And if you don't, you should be in a position that you want to let them know that you appreciate them. I try to make sure that every customer comes in that door that I appreciate them, rather they spend $1 or $2 or a nickel or a dime, because I realize that they could take their money and go anywhere else and spend it. I don't act like I'm the only place that they can spend their money and take it or leave it. I try to give them their money's worth, and hopefully they appreciate me like I appreciate them. And, just like I often say, we just try to meet and reach people and hopefully do something, or they see something in us. I was told once upon a time, I was talking to a brother, and I don't really care a whole lot about it. It makes sense to a degree what people think about you, but I tell people, show me how you feel. Anybody can tell you. My dad would always, y'all heard me speak this once a few times. I love you, I care about you, I would do this and I would do that. I mean, if you can and you're able, then you do. When you say it, anybody and everybody gives what they call a lip service, but action speaks louder than words. This brother here, sometimes, we come in here, I picks him up, and every now and then he said, let's stop by this restaurant, go have breakfast or lunch or whatever, depends on what time of the day. And every now and then, if I pick him up, it might be, I may have had a good day or a couple of extra dollars in my pocket. And I do the same thing. It's not something that we owe each other. He don't owe me anything and I don't owe him anything. But it's just to let him know that I appreciate him and what he does here for me and how he helps and support me, and to let him know that I care. Because caring, you show people that you care, not lip service. I can't just tell this man I care about him. I care about him and see him making mistakes. I mean, if you love me, you care for me, and you see me doing something and I'm hurting my own self, care enough about me to let me know that you're hurting yourself. I know you're a grown man and you're going to do what you want to do, but I just want you to know I'm looking at you and I'm seeing what you're doing. And that's one of them syndromes that John called good to me, but not good for me. So we want to do what's good for us, not what's good to us. And as long as we begin, and you don't, Rome wasn't built overnight. You don't have to do it overnight. You can slowly start doing things that's good for you. You and your family, you and your children, you and your husband, you and your wife, your family as a whole. So I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you for taking the time out and listening to us. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the El Cumelon Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show it by the things that we do. Thank you and have a great day.
Y'all stay safe out there.
A Kubalon Village presents youth field trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a Kubalon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Akubalon Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at a Cuban Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. An Easter musical presented by Pastor H.G. Thompson. Location, Greater Mount Olive Baptist Church at 661 West 8 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan. Reverend Johnny Jordan Pastor. Featuring Wayne Todd and Men Who Will. Soulful Sounds of Heaven. Gospel Tones. Stairways to Heaven. Reverend Millhouse and the Family. Revelations of Detroit. Gospel Soul Touchers. Dr. Coney and Manifested. Stafford Boys. Beverly Memorial Praise Dancers. MCs Alice Todd, Chris Moore, Luzinka Thompson. The tickets are $15 at the door. Children are free. An Easter musical, Sunday, March 31st, 2024 at 4 p.m. Presented by Pastor H.G. Thompson. See you there.
Body and Soul by London Doris Harris Washington Health and Wellness Booklet. Get your copy online today.
Check out the new TV network brought to you by LICMC and LDWC Enterprises. It's strim.com/London. That's strim.com/London. There you'll find the TV network. We have multiple channels on there you can check out for whatever you're interested in. That's strim.com/London.
You can connect with us. You can get your channel, and we have one flat rate, always great deals. So connect with us here at email licmc.netradio@gmail.com or call London at 248-701-0885. That's 248-701-0885. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, join me and my friends at CBiz Media. You'll see great music videos, indie artists, and you have opportunity to join us as well at CBiz Media. Right, guys?
Right. Yep. This your boy, Sean the Rockstar, and I stay locked in with LICMC.net.
Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions globally and locally.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together.
You're listening to Friends, a ADI Actors and The Mogul Actors Club presentation.
That is part of how we got to where we are today.
V and V Moguls, Empires, D and V Cruise Liner, wealthy, prominent, lifestyle, full of drama. It's the Friends Drama Soap. See it on social media and Comcast Live, simultaneously on LICMC.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, extraordinaire, sitcom, dramatic, funny, with uppity attitudes. See it on social as live, simultaneously on LICMC.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
All right. I'm not messing up this invitation to Mogul. Mansions, empire, dinner. Haven't you heard? They are the wealthiest. The U.S. of A.
Join the ADI's Actor Club. Come act with us.
Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the Drama Club for youth. Get 5 free acting classes